Assalamu alaikum and very good morning dear students. Welcome to class 6. We are starting chapter Introduction to Sets today, and the topic which we will learn today is sets. Now dear students, open your mathematics books, new countdown book 6. Today's topic, set, is a common daily life word. We use it for so many group of things in our surroundings, as a tea set, a dinner set of keys, your toy sets, and etc. So the word set is familiar for you, but today we are discussing sets as a mathematical concept. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify and define the elements of a set. Now I want to explain how to define and describe a set as a mathematical term. A set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. Here, well-defined and related object means that the object has a specific property by which we can easily identify that the object belongs to a particular group or not. For example, a pencil box, does it belong to a set of books? No, obviously not. A pencil box does not belong to a set of books. The objects in a set may include physical objects, symbols, letters, or numbers. To make this description more clear, I want to discuss few more examples. Now examples are set of vowels of English alphabet. As I told you that in objects of set we may include letters. So here we are talking about letters. So A, E, I, O, U are the set of vowels, and we cannot write B in this group because it is not a vowel. And set of first 5 even numbers, and it is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. We cannot include 3 or 5 or any other odd number in it, and not even any other even number like 12, 14, 16 and so on in it. The first 5 in numbers are only 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So it is well defined thing. A set of planets in the solar system is Mercury, Venus, Earth and so on. There are 8 planets, as you know. Moon cannot be the part of this set because it is not a planet. The basic concept of set will be reinforced by watching a video about introduction to sets.
The topic of sets is by far the simplest topic to grasp in mathematics, since we have to tackle just 3 simple questions. First, what are sets? Second, why do we need them? And last, how do we represent them? Let's tackle the first question in this video. What are sets? A set is basically a collection of things. Think about it. What if you were asked to make a list of all the things you can see? Of course, you can't write all the things, but some of the things you would mention are a tree, a cell phone, a puppy, people, and so on. And what if you were asked to write down a list of things you cannot see? You would probably write oxygen, heat, and so on. These are the things you cannot see. A set is a collection of elements, yes, but they have to be related in some way. Let us look at a few more examples to understand better. Try to list down all the cricket-playing nations you know of. I would probably have said India, England, Australia, Pakistan, and so on. Now try to list all the oceans you've heard of. If you didn't know, there are 5 oceans in the world: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Southern Ocean. Now here's an interesting question. Can we make a set of elements for all the questions you're asked for? The answer is no, not necessarily. What if we were asked to make a list of the good teachers we know? We cannot make a set here because my idea of a good tutor may be completely different from yours. Similarly, we cannot make a list of intelligent students we know the word intelligent is not well defined. So remember, another important characteristic of sets is that the elements in it should be well defined. All the elements in a set should be related and well defined.
To give you more clarification about well-defined sets, I want to show you few more examples. Now, this is set of books. So you can notice that only books are included in this set. And this is a T set, and this is set of planets, and this is set of pet animals. You must have noticed that in all the examples, the objects have similar and common properties and their characteristics are related. There are some collections which cannot be considered as set because the terms are not well defined, as some collections are not considered as sets because the terms are not well defined, as a group of smart students, a group of interesting books, a group of generous people, a group of tasty dishes. Now see this, the terms which are given here: smart, interesting, generous and tasty, and all of these properties or terms are not measured. We cannot measure smartness, we cannot measure interesting things, we cannot measure generosity, and not even tasty dishes. So these collections we cannot write as sets, and these words are different from individual to individual, as a dish is tasty for me but maybe you don't like it. So these are the collections which cannot write as sets. Now in the beginning of the lesson we discussed that a set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. We discussed and understand the term well-defined, and now we are talking about distinct objects. Now a distinct object is the object that is different from other objects in the set. The object can be physical object, letters or numbers. It is not identical to any other object in the set. Means that we cannot write one element twice, because if we will write it, it is not distinct. I will explain this with the help of example. Now the set of letters of word mathematics. The letters are M, A, T, H, E, M, A, T, I, C, S. Now you have noticed that some letters are repeating in this spelling of mathematics. So, but we will write it as M, A, T, H, E, I, C, S. So there is nothing repeating in this set. M comes twice in mathematics, we have written it once. A comes twice in mathematics, but we have written it once. And again the last one is T, which comes twice, but we have written it once. So now this thing is clear, that what are distinct objects, that in the set of mathematics letters, the letters which comes twice, we have written it once. So we can't write one element twice in a set. Now how to represent a set? Now the objects in a set are called members or elements of the set. Whatever is part of set is called its member or element. We denote sets by capital letters. Like we have to give name to sets, we can write it A, but A has to be capital, or B or C and so on, but the letters have to be capital. All the members of a set are enclosed within curly brackets, and the curly brackets are as these are the curly brackets. Okay. And we write all the elements inside these brackets. Now the symbol, this one, means belong to or member of. or element of. And if we will cancel this symbol, it means not member of or not element of. For example, a set of first 5 odd number denoted by n. So we will write n is equals to, notice it, n is capital, and now it is equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and all the elements are enclosed by curly bracket. Yes, very good. Now here we can say 1 is member of set n and 2 is not member of set n. So I think you must be clear about all this concept. Now the summary of today's lesson is, a set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects, and collection which cannot be sets. And we read distinct objects, and we learned that how to represent a set. Now I hope you are clear about the concept of set and you can implement your learning in your written tasks. And your written tasks are: task number 1, question 1, exercise 1A, page 3 of new countdown 6, where you have to pick out well-defined objects from the given list. Then task number 2 is question 2, exercise 1A, page 4 of new countdown 6, where you will fill the blank with appropriate sign. Then task number 3, question 3, exercise 1A, page 4 of new countdown 6, where you write the elements of the given sets. Now these assignments you will do just after my lesson, and the homework you can do any time before next lesson. And the homework is question number 4, exercise 1A, page 4 of new countdown book 6, where you have to write a group of given sets. Like you will write that which sets are the sets and which sets are not considered as set, or I have to set that which collections are not considered as sets. Okay, now I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Now Allah Hafiz, good luck and keep practicing.